Throughout the entire history of VTubers, debuts have always been something of a special event, especially if they were done by big corpos. But while I can go on and analyzing the significance and the necessity and the culture around the VTuber debuts, there is one massive change in the industry that I am absolutely gleeful about. Now yes, there is a new Holostars wave, and yes, I am a bit hyped about them. Might do a watch-along for the second batch since I can't catch the first day. Go to the main channel, I'll open up the watch-along waiting room on that one soon enough. Anyway, that's not the topic I wanted to talk about right now. What I wanted to talk about is this massive change from Corp. Now, why is this so important? It's just some normal, guidelines for streamers and supporters. Well, take a look at that third article over there. Hololive is basically encouraging content creators and allowing them to do watch-alongs for their debut. Only of course if you follow the rules and guidelines that they've set up here. Rules and guidelines that I have all the intention of following. And I can't help but feel like this was because of a massive shift that stemmed from the watch-along culture that's been growing around the industry as of late. If you don't know, I actually did a watch-along of Hololive Advent when they first came out, and it was quite a successful watch-along, with many people tuning around to have fun and see what the new girls were all about. And this shift in the culture is something I would actually credit Corp for. Back then, members from the branch or the agency would actually host these watch-alongs, but not exactly people outside the company, and I don't even think they were allowed to. But Corp had the bright new strategy of sponsoring other content creators outside the company for debut watch-alongs. It has proven to be quite successful for them, so yeah, shout out to Corp for putting in something revolutionary here, because it's really something a lot of small VTuber agencies are even trying to adapt to. Project F, Ian, Pixelink, and others have already enlisted content creators to do watch-alongs for their content. And I'm sure other agencies like even Phase Connect will do something similar as well. And you know what? Small agencies, please sponsor me. I'd very much like to do watch-alongs for your VTubers. New VTubers to support is always a good thing. Email is nusagitorian@gmail.com or DM me on Twitter @VTuberHistorian. I don't think I want to accept sponsorships that I'll just have me not explore your VTubers and shout them out randomly without me checking out on them. I'd like to very much explore your VTubers with my fanbase while I do it, I mean. So, thank you. Keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope Nijisanji actually does something like this too, VShojo as well, and other VTuber agencies, because honestly, when I wanted to do a watch-along for Advent, I was a bit nervous that Corp might take it down. But thankfully, they haven't. And going forward for big debuts, especially if, say, Nanashi or some brave group VTuber agency out there would like to have their own, I'd like to host some watch-alongs too and explore new VTubers with you guys. As long as I have time, of course. The recent Nijisanji waves debuted on the wrong time for me, so I wasn't able to host watch-alongs for them. You'd have to fucking pay me to do watch-alongs for VTubers that are based in Twitch. And the same case is happening here actually. 2 of the Holostars debuts are starting on the 17th, and that's a Saturday for me, but that's a class day, so I can't watch that. On 18th, I am available though, so I think I'll only be having a watch-along for the second batch. Anyway, yeah, new Holostars boys, Hololive new changes. They've been cracking out on a lot of changes, honestly. Like, recently, they've put out this new project, Holo Indie, where basically all fan games will be featured on their channel. And I think and they even have a new game, too. So I think Hololive so far has been catching a lot of W's this year. Anyway, go catch them, support the boys. That's it. I'm out, Ski.